everyone. This is Buckos Math GED practice test number 1. Question number 39. We're changing the format just a tad. What I want you to do is I'll introduce the problem. Maybe you should write it down on a piece of paper.
So if I were you to pause it?
Then you can pause the program, try to solve it on your own, and then move forward to see the actual solution as I put it on the chalkboard for you. Then when you're all done, try to do it again on your own, because me doing it and you doing it are two different things. You have to master this stuff, not me. I already did it. All right? So here's the problem right there. Think they got a copy?
Yep.
You sure?
Hopefully you guys paused it.
Okay, my filmer is the bomb, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Damian Horton. He is the bomb. All right. That's how to go about doing this. Remember, you want x all by itself on one side of the equation. And we got x has got to be greater than 0. So anything that's a negative number isn't going to work in this. It has to be, bigger than 0. So what I would do is I would look at this and start whittling away at different things that I can get down to, because I want to peel down to x. That's the only thing we don't know in here. We know everything else, but x is our unknown. So we got to get peeled down to that. But it's kind of like, somebody explained this once to me, a very good algebra teacher said, doing algebra is like opening a Christmas gift. You do it exactly backwards to the way that it was done. There's an order to do things. Like if you think about when you get a Christmas gift, you look and see who it's to. You take off it's from your Aunt Zelma, whatever. And you take that off, and then you open the package, the paper, and then you open the box, and then you move the wrapping around and finally get to it. Well, we just got to do it. We got to do it backwards of the way it was wrapped. And that's the order of operations. You remember that PEMDAS, right? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It's really important that you do it in that same fashion. If you try to jump ahead, things won't unwrap properly and you'll get a messed up Christmas gift. Okay? Anyway, we can get rid of that 2. A 2 is a sitting duck, and it should be got rid of this. Messing with the parentheses is not too cool yet. So to undo, divide by 2, to unwrap it, we multiply by 2. And remember that rule. You can get away with a lot of stuff if you remember that rule. Whatever you do to the left, you got to do the same thing to the right. Teeter-totter rule. So if I multiply by 2 here, I need to multiply by 2 over here. I use a dot so I don't confuse it with an X. A dot means multiplication. All right. These guys cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Leave a 1 behind. So now you're left with this. 4x plus 2 squared, means multiply it by itself, is equal to 100. All I do is multiply by 2 times 50. Now, to get rid of a square, the backwards of getting rid of a square is a square. Damien? Say it.
Square number.
Square root, right?
Root, yeah, root.
Square root. So the square root sign looks like this. And that cancels this guy right here. This little 2 is canceled by this guy. It's just kind of like what we did to undo the multiplication, or the division we multiplied. To undo the square, we're going to use the square root. And remember, whatever I do to the left, got to do to the right. So I got to square root this guy. Cool little sign. So these guys cancel each other. So you get 4x plus 2 is equal to square root is asking what 2 numbers that are exactly the same when multiplied will give you not 50. Damien, I'm gonna put you in jail. child jail for you. Not 50. No. 10. Yes, 10. Because 10 times 10 is 100. All right. 2 10s multiply give you 100, not 2 50s. 2 50s give you way more than that. All right, buddy? It's 10. Okay, common mistake. That's all right, bud. All right, now we want to peel down to this X. So we got to get rid of this guy and that guy. And this guy right here is a sitting duck. He's easy to get. So we're going to subtract 2 from this side. And we're going to subtract 2 from this side. And draw a kindergarten line. And you get 4x is equal to 8. Because 10 subtract 2 is 8. Now, to get rid of the 4, it's multiplied. You divide by 4. Fraction bar 4 means divide by 4. Fraction bar 4 means divide by 4. These guys cancel. You get 1. And 1 times x is x. So you get x. That's equal to 8 divided by 4, which is 2 today.